Of the many bills passed this legislative session, one created a task force to look at overhauling the Met Council. And today that group met for the first time. John Croman has more on today's meeting and why some believe that agency needs to be changed. John?
You know, this task force is a bipartisan group of lawmakers and local elected leaders, and they're going to spend 6 months taking a real hard look at what the Met Council does with an eye toward revamping the board that's in charge of that regional agency. It's a story that begins and ends at the state capitol, where in 1967 the legislature created the Metropolitan Council.
The Met Council was created by the legislature. If it needs to be fixed, it needs to be fixed by the legislature.
Representative Frank Hornstein is the chair of the new task force on metropolitan governance, which held its first meeting to map out how to dig more deeply into how the Met Council is governed.
Is it really working to have appointed members? And is the agency accountable to the public in a way that makes sense?
The 16 members of the Met Council board each represent a different part of the 7-county metro area, but they're all appointed by the governor. One option the task force is looking at is having those members directly elected.
Very deeply embedded in American democracy that the people elect people that tax and make big decisions. This is different from England. This is different from Europe.
The Met Council's most visible role is public transit, but the agency also runs regional wastewater treatment and regional parks, and provides affordable housing.
Can't take a sledgehammer to the Met Council like some people would love to do and just bust it all up. And can't put a pretty Band-Aid, ribbon on it and say everything's perfect either.
The Met Council has long been in the crosshairs of Republicans, but cost overruns in the Southwest Light Rail project is what prompted Democrats to consider revamping the agency.
Is it accomplishing its goals? Is it transparent? Is it accountable?
Now, the goal is to come up with a set of recommendations for the legislature in the time before it starts. The 2024 session does, which is in mid-February. Julie.
All right. Thank you, John.